love's a joke you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too.
There we go, man. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen and all species. How are you guys doing?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling?
We're
First of all,
5 niggas deep right now. It's a very, very special occasion. We don't want to tell our location because if you find us, you find us. You know?
Yes, sir.
There we are. Let's intro the madam. Let's introduce the guests. But before we do that, madam, I wanted to ask you guys a question. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys see the trend. She's an 8, but this. And who am I to not make content out of that? Of course, I'm going to stay in other people's ideas. And, of course, I'm going to add my own sauce to it. So, madam, I wanted to ask you guys a question. I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to give you guys a statement. And then you guys give me a number at the end of it. Imagine you link up with a Somali girl. Of course, we all love our Somali queens here, you know?
Sir.
So, let's say we link up with a Somali girl. She's a dime bag, mashallah. Head to toe, outer covered. She's showing a little baby hairs maybe 1-2 times. I don't want to get into my bag. She's a 10. I don't want to get into my bag. She's a 10, broski. But she sounds like Pop Smoke. What is she?
So you're telling me every time I'm trying to hit it, she's like, "You're welcome to a party."
that's a 2, bro. That's a 2.
I know that's crazy.
What?
That's a
2.
Nah.
That's emasculating.
Yo.
And you know, your girl has a deep voice to you.
Think about it. We could do some voice surgery. Feel me?
I was gonna say something more foul. I was gonna say that's a 2. But the only way for it to go back to a 10 is if she became a mute.
That's
you gonna kill a girl, nigga?
The whole vocal cord.
Oh, you're sick. Okay, read this, man.
You guys are dead.
She's a 6, but she watches anime.
Oh, that's 100.
For me, it doesn't matter.
That's 100. Yeah. You don't watch anime, so this doesn't matter to you.
What's me, fam? It's just
the vote doesn't
looks.
change.
The vote doesn't change. She's still a 6?
Yeah.
Anime is not a plus for you?
Not a plus.
At least
the only thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, it might be a 5.
What? Anime decreases?
It might be a 5.
This guy's a weirdo. He's watching
anime.
anime.
It might be a 5. It's not that. Okay, look, hear me out though. It's not that I hate anime. But one of those girls that are the anime weebs, they memorize everything and it pisses me off.
No, not everyone's a weeb. But not everyone's...
It's Nato!
No, not everyone's a weeb nowadays though. Everyone's just calm with it. Especially the Somali girls.
Bro, think about it like this.
Nah, fam, they're crazy.
Think about it like this. At the end of the day, they don't all have to be weebs. It's like, you know, like any other things. Like you like NBA or soccer.
If you have
the same interest as you,
if you have the same interest as a dime, she's a 10. Broski, when I went to Jujutsu Kaisen and I watched live in theaters, I watched with my sisters and them. A few of my cousins took them out, went to YD, we were watching a kick up, you know. I see bare Somali girls. I'm looking around like, yo, man, KBW, it's all around my Jujutsu Kaisen, legit. So I'm there talking to my family and at me, I have pretty loud voice, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have indoor voice. So I'm talking, I'm making 1-2 jokes. Broski, they're laughing too. And I'm there looking over my shoulder. You understand what I'm saying?
Question. I ain't trying to sound like a hater, but you think they're laughing at you or laughing with you?
Yo, you're a goof. Shut up.
I have one question.
You killed my whole vibe.
I have one question. Why?
No. I ain't a hater though.
I have a question. These guys are literally weebs. At least if Benji was talking all that hot shit, I would accept it.
Bro, who's a weeb? Somalians.
I mean, you watch anime somewhat.
Nah, really.
This guy's a weeb. Tony is a weeb.
Fam, I want to say one thing. You're only a weeb if you can tell me niggas' blood types. I see niggas before.
That's kind of sick.
I know Naruto's blood type. I know Sasuke's blood type.
Naruto fan?
Huh?
Of actual
anime fans, bro.
You know how sick that is? I don't even know some of my family members' blood type, broski.
I don't even know their names.
What's mine? I don't know my blood type.
I can't lie though.
I don't know my blood type either, man. I'm a churches baby, man.
I can tell you never donated blood.
You didn't either, so why?
I never did.
Why does he man act like he's Malcolm X?
I'm joking.
Okay, man, let's continue.
He's Malcolm Freeman.
She's an 8. She knows how to cook, but she's lazy in her responsibilities as a housewife or a wife. in general. Her responsibilities and roles as a wife.
I mean,
She's an 8 though.
to kind of talk about that to start. I'm kind of a lazy guy myself, so I can't really judge.
But
as long as my food's on the table.
Okay.
And
wait. I have to add to that. Fam, your house is gonna be in shambles. 2 lazy niggas running the house.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Fam, you're gonna see rats running around.
No. You know what it is? We're gonna have like Monday to Friday.
She's lazy.
Then weekend we're gonna like take care of
Yeah,
the
the
house.
weekends is supposed to be meant for cleaning
We're
up.
not 100% lazy,
You
though.
just said she's lazy 24/7.
Yeah, but 2 lazy niggas, that's for him.
Yo,
If
wait,
2
wait.
lazy people work for him, that's for him.
What's the rating you said?
She's an 8, but she's lazy in her duties as a wife.
But she knows how to cook if she got down to it,
She
right?
knows how to cook, but she's lazy.
Oh, wallahi.
So she's 20.
No matter how much she loves you, she's lazy.
At the end of the day, fam, I think I'll just keep it at its rating just because of the fact that if you don't know, fam, food has my heart. I don't know. I might have to like.
But she's lazy, no matter
she's
how much she loves
lazy,
you,
so
fam.
she's lazy. So guess what? I'm a motivator.
Nah,
You guys gonna he's gonna
go out to sleep.
He's gonna TikTok her. He's gonna TikTok her to the kitchen, fam. You're sick, fam.
She's gonna be like, oh, I'm bored of this guy. Let me just cook. Fuck.
Come on. Yeah,
And he say yes, I wish.
I seen a video of our hero. I don't know about you guys, but he's my hero, Andrew Tate, fam. This guy's telling a story about on a podcast about his girl and how she was vegan. And then he looked at her vegan in my house. He's like, I fixed her. 1 week later, I fixed her. She became a meat eater. She's eating steaks because I want steaks. She's not gonna sacrifice a relationship with a millionaire for her beliefs. So she's eating steaks the next week. What, fam? Last but not least.
So would you become a vegan for your relationship?
It's disgusting, fam. If
Never
for
die.
your
vegetarian,
of your relationship.
vegetarian, unless it's
Never
health reasons,
die.
unless
Let me flip it on you. For a 10, a baddie, and she said become a vegetarian and I'll let you get in.
streets.
Hell no, fam. Because to me,
Wallahi, streets.
to me, the real 10 out of 10
You
is
never
food,
give
man.
up.
Wallah, I'm not. No, don't take it. Don't get it twisted. I want people to say, "Oh, you're not trying anything, bro." I had tofu before. It's crunchy air. It's crunchy air. Legit. It's so ass.
Listen,
So
I
you
think
you're gonna stay
Like
meat eating,
flavorless
right?
Doritos.
I'm 100% meat eater, fam.
bro, health stuff aside, I tell you,
Broski, yeah, everything is so fire.
Anyway, continue the question.
What would you say, Freeman?
no, I said health aside, fam. Like nobody on this earth is stopping me to eat
Alright,
meat.
bro, nah, you understand.
Okay,
Who's
you
your-
guys are trying to prove a deeper point.
No, because it is at the end of the day,
Nah,
fam.
he's repeated it now.
A bunch of vegetarians. Predestal, madam. This is
what if
the
vegetarian?
last one for. We get into the main pod. She's a 7. However, she's your second cousin.
A
And
7.
you guys know each other pretty well. And you're madam or madam, fam. Madam pre everything. Madam or madam.
Okay,
She's a
so-
7. So let's say you evaluate her in your own head. You want to get settled down. You evaluate her, and someone puts the idea in your head. It's gonna eventually start breeding on. You know?
But wait. She's a 7 and she's my second cousin. I would only do it if she's a 10.
You don't
No, but I'm gonna say this though. Second cousin or not, even obviously not first cousin.
You guys know each
Still
other
kind
pretty
of
well.
crazy
too.
though. You know
Nah,
what?
nothing in the
Because
tree,
like,
nothing in the family
at the end of the
tree.
day,
It could be nothing. in the
once you
family.
see that person, you're just gonna think about the family and just kind of corny and weird. Like only white people do that. Incest.
No, it's not.
I don't do that.
It's not. It's halal. It's halal upon us.
It's halal, you're right, but I should not say that. But it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of. It's halal, but I'm saying it's kind of for me. If, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, they're just weird because cousins are. I see them as sisters. So
And you know what the crazy thing is? I'm not gonna lie. Like if that happens, you've automatically you've like made your family tree intersect like so much ways now.
Yeah.
Because
It's
you're
complicated.
both cousins now. So like for example, your kids like when they meet both of your relatives, like it will be different on both sides. Like it might be an aunt on that side or a cousin on that side. I don't know, man. It's weird. It'll just like, I don't know. It's just
I
like
know exactly what you mean.
it's-
Your family tree expands.
He's just thinking about the baby.
it's like intersect.
He's just thinking about the baby.
No, but at the end of the time, you gotta realize, Ilahi, what he made permissible, he wouldn't make it dangerous for you.
So
In the long run, of course.
what's the prompt?
She's a 7. However, she's your second cousin, and you guys know each other pretty well.
like growing up together and stuff.
Yeah, it's like whether they're not made or same city, you guys went to her house a few times.
Never,
So you guys already have
never.
some type of friendship going on.
But Shucks, you always have to know you get an 8 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
That's not your second cousin. So nah, I'm saying no.
So Tony knew it was a 7 out of 10. He boosted it to an 8, and then he accepted
And he
it.
made it okay.
So no matter the standards, second cousins can go on for Tony.
No, I said no. I said no.
Stop. That's what you said.
I said pretty much. I'm saying is like, why do you could get an 8 out
What
of
was
10.
it?
that's
Okay,
not your
Okay, so
second
I have a
cousin.
question then.
This-
So if
Yeah.
a girl was a 10 and she was their first cousin, would you deal with it?
Huh?
First cousin, 10.
Nah.
Nah.
None of that.
But
family
second cousin
tree.
is 8.
No family tree. No, I never said that. I said I can find 8 out of 10. That's not my second cousin. So why would I? Pretty much what I'm saying is, why would I mess with a family tree if I can mess with another person's family tree?
I'm
You
not
know what
gonna
I mean?
man need to humble themselves, but like, yo, they're gonna find a next. Yeah, broski, the markets, everyone's getting off the market sometime, broski. You have to sign the free agents. Why off season's going on, fam? You have to sign them up. So it's like, yo, once you get that chance,
I'm on a max contract there, that's
you know, you're on a max contract.
Yeah.
He's on a max contract, but once
Actually, no, that means
your
it's
draft combine, broski,
You can't even get drafted.
you have to draft, broski.
You're still high school.
You have to see your prospect, fam. I'm
You're
not gonna
4
lie.
years ago.
I look at myself as a 4.5 star recruit, fam. Right there, fam.
Kindergarten.
Let's introduce the podcast.
Yo,
make
bro,
contract
I'm
on
in I'm in a D league with your girl.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy said that with no confidence.
Let's just keep halal, man. Okay.
Okay. Welcome to the voice of the sidewalks.
Pedestrians with a voice, no block talk. But you know we still in the streets because we jaywalk.
Alright,
Not like
continue
Jordan,
on.
this that go talk.
Freeman forgot his intro, but it's the
It's
least.
all good because Tony's here to talk.
That's it,
Let's
we go.
introduce the panel.
There we
1,
go.
2, 3, 4, 5. No 6. No o'clock.
There we go. Man, here we are in our natural habitat, observing the yonder, you know? Kick up, man. He's wearing big red pants. He's feeling drippy today. That's my dogski in the cup, Benji Wilson.
Benji was in the car. I already know. I had a hoop dream, tore my meniscus, so now I'm just making money.
There we go.
To my left,
To his left, he's wearing a khamis, but he's still on demon time. He is.
Chill. Free man, you already know it's the Kaizuku.
There we go.
Come on.
And then to my right, I got my nigga,
Introducing
my
the
right
locked
hand man.
character.
My right hand man.
Mr.
Tony
Can I borrow
Dollar
$20?
Tony Doll in the cup.
And then-
And then we got big up to sharks
We
in
have
the
our-
butt.
And then
And then
Our
we got
illustrious guest, or not even guest, a member.
member.
The locked character.
The love character. I think.
I'm not gonna lie. Niggas
But behind the scenes.
Niggas rush my little intro to get AB on, but we got AB in the
Come
Come
car,
on, we
ladies
need to.
and
It's a
gentlemen.
big entrance. Round of applause for that.
Come
That's big
on.
dog.
Nah,
That's big
niggas are
dog.
making me blush.
Mr.
But yo, you know what it is?
Sometimes.
It's AB2 time.
Yes,
The
sir.
Govy is Abdullah. I already discussed this, you
There we
feel
go.
me?
There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
But yeah.
So we're just here vibing, man. I'm during the last few weeks when we didn't upload, cause we upload whenever we want, fam. But however, a lot of things happened. City Boys won up. Johnny Depp won his case. City Boys are on. City Boys are up
Amber
one.
Heard is done.
But at the end of the day, it's tied games now. It's tied game because what's her name? Lori Harvey broke Michael B. Jordan's heart, fam, and she just proved to.
Apparently, she wanted to like run around for a bit, and because she wasn't ready to settle down.
I'm not gonna lie.
Magic.
But I want as much as I want to talk shit. As much as I want to talk shit about her, I kind of have to put my hands up and kind of understand. It's mod, but it's not mod because they're in a relationship. Let me give people the background. Michael B. Jordan is 35. I think she's like 20 something. They're going into each other, talking to each other, kick up Adi Han. She's like, yo. He's like, yo, let's settle down, you know? Let's get married. We're together for a few years. Fuck that goofy shit, you know? She's like, nah, I'm still exploring my opportunities. Still want to be young. Still want to enjoy life, you know? She doesn't want to be shackled by a man. That's hence her previous records where she was going from rapper to rapper.
Same future showed her Wagwan.
Broski,
You really showed her the future.
I want to stand to her. Cause then, Broski, let's really talk about it. Let's say you want to settle down, and you're talking to someone. At the end of the day, if she says, "Yo, I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for commitment." You can't get mad at her. You can, but you can at the same time because not everyone's at the same pace. You know, everyone's at their own pace in life.
Well, nah, but then it's gonna take too long, fam.
No, but her. The mod thing is they were already in a relationship.
Oh.
But normally when you're getting married, you go to the pops and you guys decided from there on. But they're already in a relationship a few years, and then she says some stupid shit like that. Yeah, broski.
Because you know what's crazy,
She
man?
needs to get
You
soft
know
in the
what it
face.
is? It's just the fact that they're in two different stages of life. He's older now, right? So he wants to settle down, and she still says, you know,
She's
I want to go
hot girl
see. I want to
summer,
explore
fam.
options, right? No?
She's hot girl
And
summer.
she probably thinks, or she probably knows that a lot of guys are probably in the line for me, right? So let me just go explore. Maybe,
Yo,
you know. And
that-
Micah B was probably.
She's tarnishing.
What's that
She's
about?
tarnishing things named though.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, fam.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's a guy, fam. He's a guy. He's a guy for the ends, you know.
Yeah, he's a
Represents
bald
black
goofy.
people, fam. No, he's a funny guy, fam. Still.
You know what it is though, fam. I notice about like this like thing about dating is I feel like it's kind of like a wall at the end of the day, right? And I feel like a lot of times people who date, their intentions are not aligned, right? But you see the thing when we in Islam, for example, like when people are getting married, as best as possible, the goal is to make sure that those two people that are coming
they
together
don't see each
have
other
like
that
their
much.
intentions are aligned,
Yeah.
right? So, but in terms of dating, taking in what people do most time, I feel like people just get together based on attraction, and their intentions are not aligned, and then later on in the long run they figure it out. And the thing is, more times people think that, oh, I got a date and then marriage is the outcome. But in reality, marriage is not an outcome. Marriage is like a life experience, you know?
100%.
So that's why I feel like when people go into this dating thing and they reach a point where it's a dead end and they don't get the quote unquote outcome. But that's when I realized that marriage is never an outcome, you know? It's supposed to be the real deal. It's supposed to be something you experience throughout life, a process. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like, that's my perspective on maybe why, like, I don't even give too much grain of salt or give too much importance to celebrity datings or whatever. Because, fam,
No, but you wanna know why I gave it? Broski, you wanna know why I gave
Yeah.
notice? I'm watching the NBA Finals. I see Michael B. Jordan come on TV, fam. Look heartbroken. He's legit heartbroken. And then as man of fam, you can tell that face, broski. He's trying to put a smile, but deep down inside, fam, qalbi jibis gang.
Heart's been
Well,
broken
Yeah.
over the time.
He's listening. He was waking up listening to Rod Wave, fam.
Well, I feel like he shouldn't be heartbroken though, just because the fact that at the end of the day it didn't work out. He should.
Broski, you're with gal. You love her. You tell her you love her. You guys are with each other for however long you guys are with each
I
other.
think
And then you
they're
tell
really
her.
in love. It's just a publicity stunt, in my opinion.
Wait,
'Cause
what?
They're trying to make.
This is why I have Benji with me, fam. He's a conspiracy theorist, fam. He looks at everything.
It's true because Hollywood
That's
is
what it
all
looks like.
acting.
I mean,
All
the one,
actors, huh?
he's an actor, right? So
Maybe.
So is that fake
We
love?
don't know what's going on in his
What?
life.
So it's fake love?
fake love, man.
Maybe, but at the end of the day, fam, you
Well, in
gotta.
my opinion, though.
You gotta look at it this way, fam. These celebrities, you look at them as an example because whatever fuck ups they do, I make sure not to do. That's how I view them.
Yeah.
So whatever stupid shit they do, I do the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of take notes, fam. And that's why whenever I see someone, like if I see Somali girl liking Laura Harvey's tweets, fam, yeah, streets, fam. Somali girl tells me she reads books. Streets, fam.
It's
a good thing.
Let's have this guy wants a person that doesn't read books.
Let's have this conversation. Me and a few niggas and a lot of people, fam, we differentiated a lot of things. There's a difference between reading books and reading books. Reading books, whether it's fiction or love stories, whatever, kick up. Do that. Read as much as you want. Learn big words from me. You know? Whisper big words in my ear. But I'm talking about the books about African American enslavement, talking about liberal rights, 40 laws of power. I'm talking about neoliberalism, neo-conservatism.
Is my girl a history teacher?
Yeah, like what?
No, wait, but the what I'm talking about is the books you read.
I have a question,
Wait. The books you read, what do you turn into?
Yeah,
You become a BLM Halimo.
Yeah.
That's the ones you gotta watch out for, fam. It's like a Pokemon, fam. If you train her further, they're gonna evolve, fam, you know? So you have to cut it off at the beginning. Give her manga. Give her pages, give her drawings. Yeah, give her picture books. Give her diet, therapy kit, fam. No, but
I
He's
was
a fucking Dr. Seuss.
I was saying though, like, I thought everything says crazy until the ending. You have a point with one thing. I noticed, fam, at the end of the day, like, a lot of times people, they come on the internet with some sort of personality, right? And with all these, like, crazy opinions, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not even theirs. They just read books, you know? And a lot of people nowadays, there's no such thing as, like, research is out the window. That's gone. Nowadays, people just... It's the flashy thing. It's that buzzing thing.
Let me elaborate even further. Shout out to my nigga Tony. My nigga Tony said that statement to me, and I clocked it before, but it was like one of the things where you don't notice, but it's just there at the back of your mind. People don't have opinions nowadays. They just listen to the mass. Whatever louder party is screaming, they'll join on that side. Humans are sheep.
Yeah, people just listen. And another big thing that I heard from somebody else, like a sheikh even say, he said nowadays, isn't it crazy how people, they try to use, they put their desires as their identity. They use desires as their primary identity. So at the end of the day, identity means like your character, your morals, your ethics, you know, your values,
It's what you
things
stand
that
for.
really matter.
Yeah,
You know what you actually stand for, your dignity, right? But in reality, nowadays it's opposite. In this society we live in, it's like, oh, I want to be called, like, my desire is this. Whether it be, I can go deep into it, you know, like, I'm not here to go deep into it, but like, we know people nowadays say my desire is this, therefore it's my identity.
Yeah.
And if you hate on it, You
You
are
are denying me. You're discriminating me, and you're denying
Okay.
what I stand for.
Exactly.
So
just because our beliefs and our opinions don't co-align with one another,
Yeah.
that's where you go, fam. That's the whole liberal mentality where it's so far left to the point where you have no standards. You stand on nothing. You have no beliefs.
Fam, you know what it is
switch
nowadays,
and
fam?
change.
A lot of people, they're too uncomfortable with their own selves to have that, like, jihad nafs. Like, nowadays, like, nobody wants to have that.
Jihad
Like,
nafs, for the people that don't understand, is the war upon the soul. Because at the end of the day, I think fam, shaitan's out there, but there's a self battle on the other hand. You're fighting yourself, which is your number one enemy.
and at the end of the day, like, we all know what our battles are, but, like, yo, that's the one thing. I'll circle back. My last thing is that, but I will say the positive thing is, though, like, let's say if the girl reads books, don't say if she reads books she's off. Like, it depends on what she's reading. What if she's reading Islamic books, or what if she's just reading
I threw that question out there so niggas can go into a frenzy, and I elaborate even further, fam. But at the end of the day, situations, books it can vary.
Books in general, too,
Yeah,
at the end of the
I
day,
don't
right?
know what you want then. You literally say you don't want anything.
No, I do want someone. I want someone who's a halif. I don't want to be a halim. I don't want someone dragging me out to protest.
Yo, so wait, I got one more thing then.
Go ahead, brother.
You know how you say reading changes a person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about social media?
Social
TikTok,
that has
Twitter.
You're right. That's a good point.
Instagram.
That's a good point.
100%.
I think personally, when it came to 50K my head, right? That statement.
That was Twitter.
Where all men are trash.
That was Twitter.
Came off social media.
100%.
Then girls started adding on. Oh, he got 50. She got 50K. I deserve 100K.
AB save that because we're gonna go into the topic even
Oh,
further.
yeah.
Well, that's the whole spices. I have my own issue with social media and nowadays, but I want to talk about let's talk about society and the way they objectify people. Broski, I was seeing a story. I'm not sure if you guys watch Star Wars right now. Oh, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Legit, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. There's a little girl. She's playing Princess Leia. She's 10 years old. She's an actor. She's doing a great job. But just because these nerdy, sweaty fucks think that they're not fitting with their perspective of Leia, they want to imagine cyberbullying a 10-year-old. Imagine your cyber. Imagine the black girl. I forgot she's the Inquisitor. I forgot her name in the show. She's a whole black character.
You know what's even
They
more-
disrespected that black character because she's black.
You know what? It's not new though. You know that One Piece live action?
Yeah.
You know Nami's sister?
They did the same thing for all that.
Oda picked a black girl, you know?
He picked a black girl, but she
Yo.
wanted to lace in a way.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm looking back at it, like Nami's sister, like she's more racially ambiguous. But
Yeah.
who gives a fuck? It's not even real, bro.
There you go.
Imagine if niggas are looking at something that's fiction, and then the guy who made the fiction, the guy who made the story, picked an actor who's black, and they put the picture beside the comic. They're like, oh my god, she's too dark to be the character.
Exactly.
Even
And so
what?
yeah, a lot of people do weird shit.
It's
fam.
called acting for a reason.
A lot of people
man.
do
Like,
weird shit and pre-this, fam.
The One
Me
Piece live action.
and Benji were having this convo off
did
here,
a lot of
and we were
live
talking about these Disney actors. Fam, broski, these guys, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the shit they do, I look at it to the point, broski, I understand why they do what they do. They've been chained up their whole lives. I want Benji to take it, because he's one who even broke down even further than me.
Yeah, and also the other day, actually, me and Freeman had this convo too. It's like, I think the reason being for all these child actors or actresses, the reason why they turn out like this when they get older is because they're exposed to a lot of stuff they're not supposed to see as a kid. You know, because let's say you do a show, 90% of the time you do with grown people, right?
Broski,
So you see stuff.
forget just grown people.
Yeah.
It's the fact that imagine 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and on top of that you're doing school, you're
Yeah.
doing acting,
And you have to
you're
do
being
everything
pressured.
quick because you have to act.
Broski,
You can't leave that kid, basically.
you're dealing with big money. You're flying all over the world. You're flying all over America, wherever, broski. And these youths, they hopped off the porch.
Yeah.
Whether it's niggas like, fam, people try to disrespect Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is queen, fam.
To be honest,
out of all the people in Disney, she actually is one of the few that didn't like go
Well,
back into
her,
it.
Ariana Grande, they're doing their thing.
Fair
Man,
enough.
they're making their careers, bro. But some of these characters, fam, I don't want to diss her because then she already gets memed enough. Demi Lovato, bro, she had an addiction issue, you know.
and I want to say another
but
guy.
Eddie- Eddie-
Eddie-
No, I'm okay.
Eddie-
I'm laughing. Hold on, I'm laughing because the guy about to say.
Eddie, that's what even?
Yeah, Eddie, everybody knows how Eddie turned out, and that's a good example of what I'm talking
You
about.
guys
You know
seen
why?
that video of
Because
Michael?
if you guys remember, if you guys,
Michael who?
Michael from Zoe 101.
What do you do?
he just delusional.
Oh yeah, he's at a party turning up
He's
a
a
lamp.
fake
And
rapper,
that guy said, yo.
He's from Zoe's the one. No, forget that. My boy Eddie,
Yeah,
fam.
so basically, Eddie
Orlando
is
Bloom.
literally the prime example. Orlando Bloom, yeah.
Brown.
He's the prime example.
You said blue?
Or whatever,
That's his
Brown.
name.
Yeah,
I
Brown,
don't know.
whatever. Orlando something.
Orlando Browns.
Orlando Magic fam.
Orlando Magic.
Whatever it is, Orlando Magic fam.
So, anyways, he's like a prime example of what I'm talking about. He did a show. He wasn't like super young, but he's like a teenager. That's what even, right? So the stuff that he did imagine at an early age, he had to always in high school have to be on set at this time, do your memorize the script at this time, do this, do that, So maybe for him that was taxing because right now you see how he turned out. He probably started taking drugs behind the scenes.
You know what it is? You know what I think it is? I think it is literally because they got rich at a very young age.
There you go. He was a teenager while doing what's it called again? That's a raver. So imagine once you become 18, broski, you're dealing with a lot of big money. You're doing that money. It was 100% earned.
And being public too.
Yeah, you're being publicized. You have people take pictures of you. People ask you questions. So you're like, yo, fuck this shit. I want to live my life. So what did he start doing? He started rapping, fam. He started shooting music videos. See that music video where he shooting? He was standing on top of that sign, and then he fell over.
I didn't see that.
He was standing on top of, I don't know if it was concrete or some shit, or is it a gate? He was standing somewhere. He was rapping. He was hanging off. He was rapping. He fell over. Orlando Bloom. Eddie.
Yo, I can't lie. That guy's crazy though.
Yeah. You know what?
No, you can't call him crazy. It's kind of justified. Though,
okay, perfect. You said crazy, right? And
he said crazy.
No, but whatever. At the end of the day, fam, I don't even think the money is the thing that corrupts these kids, fam. At the end of the day, right? Because let's keep it real, fam. If I'm 10 years old, right, and there's 100 in my bank account or 1,000 in my bank account. Do you know the difference? No. All you know is I want to candy this.
Yeah.
When those child stars, their dukes are handling the money. So the money is not the issue at that stage. You know what the stage is?
Yeah.
And it's good that someone said crazy. It's not good, but like the thing is mental health. And let me give you a direct example. Because when I was searching this, I wanted to get the words from their mouth, not my own opinion. So Zach and Cody, right?
Yeah.
Even those guys, like I think Cody, he's the one that said, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was taxing. Being there as a kid, and he said, yo, a lot of the times there's moments of depression and moments where I have like anxiety, and in my mind I'm thinking, whoa. For children to face that type of like mental strain, there's something wrong with their daily schedule. Yeah. And last thing I'm gonna say is, yo, think about this. Regular kids, like normal kids, what's their schedule? They wake up in the morning, breakfast, they go to school, after school, extracurriculars, maybe their dukes take them to sports, or maybe a club.
And then we're outside, fam. I was outside.
Even in time, you're outside for a bit, Maghrib time.
Shit
you're in the
outside.
The street lights turn on.
You gotta run. 7, 8, you're inside your house. By that time, you're already like...
These guys are doing press. These guys are doing tired. These guys are doing press. They're traveling. They're traveling all over the world. They're taking pictures with a bunch of people that don't know them. Even though they love it, they're having fun, fam. It's still overwhelming. Imagine being crowded at a young age, being mobbed by a bunch of kids. You're gonna start panicking.
And that gets to your head, though.
Yeah, it does. And at that point, you feel like you don't have real friends. You know why? Because imagine you're a young kid, you're having fun with your friends,
100%
and they come act out of nowhere.
Your friends will use you, fam.
100%. They say, "Ooh, he has money." Yo,
come on, fam.
You're my best friend. Do this, do that.
You're talking about Demi Lovato, even you wonder why maybe she went zooked.
Relax,
you wonder why she went zooked, but it's funny because even the Jonas Brothers, they're like, Camp Rock was lit, but it was there's hella drama,
She was one of the main ones.
Let me say this, fam. Kids need healthy routines because their brain is still growing, right? So if you don't have healthy routines, then you know that.
If you want to,
because all I'm gonna say is, money really changes a nigga, you know what I mean?
100%.
And if he's getting money from his parents that are super rich and whatnot, that kid is gonna become a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna move like he's a celebrity.
Can I give you an example?
Hollywood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Home Alone. I forgot his name. Macaulay Culkin, fam.
McAllister.
Macaulay Culkin at a young age became America's sweetheart, fam. So to the point where Kevin, all that nonsense, fam. To the point where he was getting big money, big production. He was the face of kids back in the day, And that Home Alone movie is to the point where even today, even when you hop on when it's Christmas time and you turn on TV, you'll see Home Alone.
I actually heard him and Michael Jackson were close friends.
Broski, he's dealing
when he's 8 years old.
That's absurd.
That's normal. That's normal. He said he never did nothing with him though.
Broski, don't stand up Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson.
Don't Michael Jackson, that's a legendary.
But hey, man, let's think about it. It's men's mental health, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he was feeling too shameful to talk about his
No, but pre this,
Nah,
Brisky.
bro.
Pre this, wait. Assume the best of Brisky. He passed away, fam. RP the GOAT, fam. The king of hip hop. Brisky, pre this though. This you apparently at a young age, allegedly, because I don't have both sides of the story, fam. He was beefing his parents, fam, because his parents, they were holding that money down, of course. But once he got that money, he's like, yo, I want it all.
Yeah.
He's like, I want it all. So they don't know how to act. Like, yo, you guys put me through this. It's mine. You
and
know?
he kind of, I feel like I remember he went to a kind of like a depressive stage where he's doing a lot of drugs.
He got back down. You know who he married right now? Who? He married London Tipton.
No?
Him and London Tipton.
Oh yeah, I remember they actually had a thing, you're right. Yeah.
Broski, another example, Delonte West. It's not just Disney actors.
Or even the athletes too, you're right. Yeah. It goes hand in hand though, the same
Broski,
thing.
there's a lot when you're in the face of the media. We don't know that type of
But I'll be honest though.
But Delonte West trying to get help though.
Yes or no, do you agree with me? I feel like it's totally different between young athletes and then superstars on TV shows.
No, young
athletes, it's not as crazy.
Young athletes, because you want to know, fam, these guys.
No,
I see.
It's not.
Imagine you just get drafted and this team just trades you in a year.
Perfect, broski.
You're in a different city, involving, moving.
There you go. I'm an athlete. The podcast, broski. I see these guys talk about with the way these guys came into the NFL or whenever they have basketball players come on. Broski, imagine you're a young you're from the trenches. Your whole family tree is weighing on the fact that you are going league bound. You go league bound. People that you don't even know are asking you for change. People that are fucking, you have to start planning out. Everyone's asking me for handouts. Some of these guys telling me, okay, forget a handout. I'll put you in an opportunity to succeed. You want to start a business? Give me a concrete business plan. I'll fund it.
Let me tell you something though. At the end of the day, as harsh as it might sound, those guys, quote unquote kids, are actually adults though. Even though they're early 20s. They're still adults, so it's not as bad as having 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Fam, that's when you're developing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair
and
play.
let me tell you, let's talk about Disney for a second so we get to know the person that's behind the thing that's behind all of this. We all know it's a big ass company, and I think it's pretty ruthless too, because they probably have like quotes to reach,
100%.
In a year they would need to reach a certain amount of
episodes,
not only episodes, TV shows, they have
their
shows, right?
There's quota,
so I already know, a lot of Disney stars already said back in the day that their Disney moves strict, and on top of that, the way they even treat their employees, like Disneyland too, did you guys know in Disneyland, like as a Muslim, like they have lawsuits against them right now because apparently there's like, for example, like a Muslim lady, she wants to work at Disneyland, and they're like, oh no, you can't wear hijab, you can't.
That's fucked up.
They have so much like very strict rules at their Disneyland where like they like constrict employees and they'll fire them based on things that are just like their personal beliefs. But you know what's the irony is? They're trying to get cozy up with LGBTQ now, which is
that Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is a Muslim. She's a Muslim. She's a Muslim.
You have to look at it like this though. Miss Marvel, what are you about to say, Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel is a Muslim. It's a Muslim Indian, Pakistan. I'm not sure what she is, but she's a superhero. They made a whole spin on that, and now they're having legal issues. Disney and Marvel, they're having issues with creative writing. With I don't know, it's a whole lot of issues. She's a kid too, but wait, what
going back to what we're talking about, you have to notice is like right now, like as a kid, like Freeman said earlier, like a regular kid will go do regular activities, and go to school and whatnot, but like say you're rich, right, like a Disney star, it's like your life is getting controlled in a bigger way, management and stuff, and it's just crazy. It's a bigger scale of like
that type of money they're making, fam, is money some niggas never see.
And that breaks a lot of people up. A lot of people make it long term.
Up, fam. Now even after Disney, I don't even think you see it's the same thing with the league, fam. The league doesn't have a plan for you after you retire. There's no care for the retired players and veterans, or the same way there's no care for Disney after. As soon as you're done with them, you're done with them, fam. There's no programs for you.
It's either you're really built for it or you're not.
But everyone in a way kind of.
No, but you know what the company's mentality is? It's like, yo, I'm Disney. I'm stamping you. Yeah. My name is stamping you. So you better work good for me, because if you don't work good for me and you want to work somewhere else later, you need my recommendation,
100%.
But all I'm saying is, fam, just take this in. If Disney has so much like lawsuits against them for being like, racist, for being, like Islamophobic, but somehow they're trailblazing in hiring LGBTQ, and honestly, I don't even believe they're for the LGBTQ community. I think they're just being strategic. Let's
dance around that topic.
No, I'm not talking about those people. I'm just saying I'm saying look at how Disney moves.
Yeah.
You can't hate on some people and then like try to cozy up to next people. That to me, what that looks like is that strategic. You're just trying to stay on top. You're just trying to show people, oh, we're good company. You know, we care.
Nah, I don't want to assume. All I can say, Disney produced us with great childhood.
Yeah,
memories.
but guess what?
And shout out to Disney.
Shout out Disney fam.
Bro, what do you mean shout out Disney? Fuck Disney,
Yeah,
bro.
why the fuck
Disney?
I had Disney Plus, but fuck Disney, man.
Man. It's at the end of the day, they produce fam. Some of my favorite shows to this day as a man are some Disney shows.
But I know
It's lit. But however, wait.
I have a question. How do you feel about Mulan?
But
Because let's talk about elephant in the room.
100%, broski, madam, Prius. It's the same thing. They produce great TV shows, but the reasons behind it and the mod is behind it is mod. Mulan, broski, the Mulan movie that came out recently. Do you know where it was recorded? It was recorded where the Uyghur prisoners are held captive.
It's right
in
beside
China.
that area.
Right beside that area.
And let me tell you this.
I haven't watched the show or movie.
No,
Whatever it is.
it's a movie. It's
Yeah,
Mulan live adaptation.
Remember that old show on the old
You don't
Disney,
know Mulan?
old Disney films? Remember Mulan?
Sounds
is
mad
the,
familiar.
Okay,
I can't
it's
lie.
the you know how like there's it's basically the Chinese one where like the main character is a girl who wants to be a soldier but she can't be because she's a girl and she pretends to be a guy.
It's Asian China, yeah. You know Mulan, bro. Yo, broski, AB's culture, they just need a refresher. He's
But
just
yo,
refresher.
you know what they're doing? So basically, they're recording near the Uyghur Muslims, right? So
Mulan.
complete lack of like human like humanitarianism, right?
Okay.
On top of that, too, the origin of the story is based upon like real Chinese like tribes and people. You
And
know,
the Uyghurs are part of that.
And the Uyghurs are part of
The Uyghurs
that.
are they part of that?
Where they from? Beside?
The where the Uyghur Muslims, they're held captive in China, subhanAllah, fam. And they have their people are part of the story.
And to go deeper, like that story, what it's based upon, it's based upon people in China, right?
Yeah.
A group of people, and that group of people, what they did is they misconstrued the whole thing. They didn't even really.
They
give
culture
them
appropriated it.
Yeah,
So
they-
many things, fam.
fam.
And on top of that, just to put salt on top of it, they recorded it where hundreds of thousands of Muslims are being held captive. Is it hundreds of thousands or millions? Allah, I forgot what the-
It's classified as a genocide now, fam.
Broski, whoever you seen the leak of files that came out and all the information.
What
Broski,
did they say?
Broski, someone hacked into some Chinese department, police department, whatever. Broski, it showed pictures. It showed the way the environment they're living in. It shows Broski. Some of them killed. Some of them breaking their fast with alcohol, fam. They eat pork. This madness, fam. AB, what did you want to add before I talk to you? My bad about that.
Fam, all I wanted to say, wallahi, I heard about this shit. All I heard was Disney was killing Muslims. I did not know how. I did not know why.
Killing Muslims?
That's what I heard.
I never heard that. That's
all I heard was Disney was doing something with Muslims in China. Like,
yeah,
you know,
that was the whole
niggas were
Mulan.
dying.
That was the whole Mulan thing, fam.
I never knew.
They're recording right next to genocide
And
happening.
then, fam, everyone with Disney Plus was like somehow supporting it. So then I canceled that shit.
Hey, not everyone with Disney Plus.
Yeah,
No, but like
Free still has it. Free still has it.
I have a
We
serious
got smarter.
question. I have a serious question for Freeman. At your grown age, you're watching Disney.
What is
I mean,
that?
What does that
What
What
is
does
that
that do with anything, fam?
Bro, there's
What
more.
is that after this? Marvel,
wait,
Star Wars,
wait.
and what, fam? And yeah, I watch my daily Hannah Montana. So what are you gonna do about it?
You watch Hannah Montana
That's
stuff?
kinda-
I watch this one time when I'm vibing, I'll slap on the Wizards of Waverly Place or Hannah Montana.
No, you gotta
Come
slap
on.
on Life with
I
Derek
threw on
and
the
that's
old.
it.
I threw on the old.
That's the show.
Life with Derek, fam.
That's the GOAT show.
Life with Derek. Do you know Derek slept with my girl in the show?
Your
Yeah.
sister?
Broski.
No, but
Wait, what?
Stop,
Sister though.
Not related.
That's what I'm saying.
They just live together.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine at a young age, fam.
like that.
Everything you're doing in life
And it's a Canadian
is being recorded. You have eyes upon eyes on you. You cannot move.
And
You cannot go right without someone knowing. You cannot go left without another.
Kind of
Here's
off topic, but where did Drake start? What show did he go in?
The Grassy.
Grassy.
I know, the Grassy, right?
I know, but
And yo,
Drake's a fish.
here's a funny thing. You know what I find funny? These Disney characters, right? This is another bad thing. They do a show as kids and they do, let's say how much seasons, whatever. After the show is finished, let's say 10, 15 years from the show, you still recognize as that guy from the show.
100%.
And nothing else. You
Mostly,
can't do anything else.
you-
Oh, is this guy from the show?
Oh,
He's still a Disney guy.
Zoe
you know?
101, my boy, broski.
Yeah.
He's had a whole turn. He's had a whole turn up, broski. You're not from Zoe.
Yeah, see, why are you doing this? I'm gonna tell you, know?
Yeah.
Like, you always categorize as that.
and that's
My bad. But I can relate to that because you know how many times I walk outside?
Yeah.
They'll be like, yo, you're that guy from Shaki.
Yeah. See,
I ain't working at McDonald's.
And you mean to say you're the guy from the VOTS?
Yeah, AB's a
Don't say that.
celebrity in the streets, man. Yeah.
wrong
If you come to Toronto, fam, you have to check Toronto. You have to check AB, fam. It's a must.
And when you see Freeman, that's the guy from VOTS. That's what they say. So you don't relate, right?
Nobody says that yet, but yo, you know, it's actually a good point you brought up, and that's one of the reasons why Disney's actually so strict on them. Like I think back when they were kids, like for example, if like let's say like one of the stars like Selena Gomez or something was wearing like a really short skirt, they would or one of the stars, these girls, they wore a bathing suit. Disney called them and said, "What the flip are you doing, bro?"
As a kid?
Yeah, I don't know when they were teenagers,
Yeah,
right?
but
They're like, "Yo,
Disney
what are you
was still
doing?
slanted.
You're messing up our image."
That's the image, fam.
Yeah,
the image,
yeah.
The image Disney upholds, and that whole stardom, that whole princess mentality, happy ever after.
Family
That
friendly.
is Disney. That's what Disney stands upon as a company, fam. So if you ruin that brand, bro, you're getting cut off. You might get smoked too, fam.
Like you have to be
Even on Disney, if you go to Disneyland, apparently there's some secrets where much shit used to happen back in the day, whether it's through cult shit, fam. A lot of shit, fam. Walt Disney himself was a pretty weird
You
guy.
heard about Walt Disney being frozen?
I heard he stole something.
You heard about Walt Disney being frozen?
Broski, those theories, if you talk to conspiracy theorists, Benji Wilson, Broski, they have the facts.
That's how they made the movie. That's why they made the movie Frozen.
Maybe.
Because they didn't want people to search up Disney Frozen. Cause
So they have to fill the algorithm. They have to fill the algorithm.
I figured it out now.
They filled up the algorithm pretty well. Man, this was a interesting convo. However, I want to go back to something we were talking about earlier, and it was shout out
Switching
to my
gears.
Shout out to
LeVar Ball.
Shout out to what the LeVar.
That's so chump. We're on reverse. Now we gotta go deep.
Yeah, you're retarded. Fam. Shout out my nigga AB.
Actually,
AB brought up a point talking about social media and how people perceive they get their information from social media. Man, I'm not gonna lie to
It's
you.
the demise for everybody.
There's times where I'm just kick up, scrolling on TikTok, just vibing. Broski, I see videos after videos, just slandering me and brothers that stand on the same beliefs as me. Somali niggas ain't shit. The niggas ain't shit. Broski, it's to the point where I seen a Twitter, I seen a tweet, Pretus. It's like, yo, how dare you? So Somali girl wrote this. How dare you, as a man, go to Starbucks and say some of the things you say and order a drink like that? Are you a whole catty? I looked at disrespectful, fam. I go to Starbucks for 2 times. If I'm feeling special, I'll spoil myself, you know.
Fam, have you ever? Fam, it got to the point. You know how men are trash and shit whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Now it's getting to the point where I actually laughed. Niggas are believing that they list a group of Somali boy names and they be like, these guys are red flags. Ahmed Abdullah, say that.
Yeah.
I'm like listing everyone.
Everything is a ick. It's to the point where it's like, yo, that's ick. That's not giving. That's this. Broski, the way I am, the way I'm built, man, the way Ilahi made me, fam, doesn't go with what they like, so I'm done. So.
Oh, and let's put signs aside. Some people are caught. They talk about, yo, you're what are the signs even?
Oh, yo,
Sagittarius, shorty.
I don't rock with that. I'm sorry.
To be honest, what I have to say about all that is, at the end of the day, it just shows how funny humans became. Because, like you said, getting a Starbucks drink as a guy makes you a girl. What? It's a drink. Like, what's
See,
that about?
it goes back to my point in the beginning. Nowadays, everyone uses their desires as their identity, fam. It's simple. It's so stupid too. You know what I mean? Like, you're wasting your time in your life, and you're trying to convince people that, yo, I'm this like edgy type of person because I am a Libra and I'm a this.
100%.
You know?
Broski, wallah, I had a coworker ask me.
You put a ton of your
Broski, I had a coworker ask me this question. She was like, yo, Shamarki, what's your star sign? And then I said, I don't know what it is. What's your birthday? I tell her what's your birthday. Hiya. She asked me, okay, what's your moon sign? I said, excuse me. Then she went even further.
When your mom had birth?
She said even further, what's your planet? I said, I'm Pluto, baby. I'm baby Pluto. What else do you want from me? She said, there's a whole geographic location. And on top of that, there was a day where I was working on my G Day. It was a long time. My G Day came about. I was working. Broski, a few weeks before that, a few weeks after, sorry. It was after my birthday. She came up to me. She said, yo, Shamarki, what's your sign again? I looked at her. I was like, I don't know. I told her my birthday. She's like, yo, is your birthday nearby? Is that why you're moving this way? Wallah billah, I wanted to kick her in her head. I was like, how dare you justify me and my characteristics by the day my parents wanted to have birth to me, or did Allah bless my parents with me? How dare you? You think I'm justified by I'm a Taurus? Get out of here, fam. Wallah, he pisses me off. Back to mental health. Also, broski, I see it's a trend now where these girls they'll message their male best friends. And they'll ask them, yo, are you down to link up? Oh, yo, why are me and you together one night? Pump fake the whole brother. They'll basically tell them, yo, let's link up somewhere. Are you not
prank?
trying to have sex? Or some stupid shit, huh?
Like a
Oh,
prank?
just to see if
Yeah,
the guy
just
friend
to
will
see. Broski and the guy will be excited, you know? One night. And she posts them on TikTok. Or she posts them on Twitter, fam. There's somebody trying to... There's somebody trying to... They post the whole convo, fam.
Fam,
She
I've
covered...
seen this.
Some girls have decency to cover names, some girls don't, fam. This girl covered the name. However, imagine you as a friend, you're gonna witness that. That video's blowing up. Nigga, I'm from Canada and I'm seeing it. And it's a girl from UK, fam. She's doing this. I'm witnessing this video. Imagine how the guy feels, fam.
Damn, can't get no 90 forever.
Broski, you get pump fake like that? Wallahi, sometimes, fam, these girls get me mad.
That's why you gotta be 10 toes.
In what way, fam? How can you be 10 toes? In that way, what's the best thing you can do? You're friends with her. She tells you to link up. Even let's say you wanted to link up with her. Okay, you linked up there. Even let's say you wanted to maybe probably take it further and you had feelings for her.
First of all, I just go by the old saying, guys. Women and men cannot be friends. So that's
You
the
believe
first
that?
one.
You believe that?
Wait. So
What?
wait, you
How
believe
do you
that?
believe that?
We believe that. Why do you believe that?
Because
Like one person's gonna catch a
if
feeling?
the woman and the men are not, they have no relations, like brother, sister, cousins, nothing, and they're just friends. 100%, one of them is gonna have, like you said.
AB, how do you
gonna
feel?
have
How do you feel? How do you feel on that statement?
On what? Brothers is...
No. Male and females can't be
can't just be
friends.
running
Male and female, to be honest, I could see it working. It's just you have to set the ground. Like,
Can I put my hand up and say something, broski? That's cap. Because I have quite a few female friends, I'm not gonna lie. And they're close friends of mine.
Wait, what's cap? He
Wait,
said
I'm
something
so
good. He said set boundaries.
No, I'm talking about I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Kyrie. I'm talking about Kyrie. That's setting boundaries.
No,
I'm gonna go back to setting boundaries. But
wait. But this thing, you have to avoid saying these weird words that could cause the feelings. You feel me? Like, you're looking cute today.
I have a question
babes.
for you though.
Because
AB,
you mess with the guy and the guy.
No, but AB, I have a question for you. though. I have a question for
Sometimes
you.
I want to be bigged up though. Sometimes I want to compliment my team.
Call me, I'll big you up.
I have a question then. I have a question. Do you have like a specific clock when your desire kicks in?
That's a fair question.
Let me elaborate
That's
and
a
then
fair
you can answer.
question.
What I mean by that is at the end of the day, we're very, very fickle creatures,
Yeah.
you know?
Males themselves.
To the point where I could walk up the street and walk back down and then randomly I want ice cream, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, I'm gonna keep it a stack.
That is true. That is true.
Fam, I'm gonna keep it a stack if you don't want to keep it a stack, fam. I can see a shorty one day and I can not even think about her or look at her, but then one day she might just look at me the right way. She might say the right thing,
100%.
you know, and then like, you know, you never know when those...
Okay, so I can say something right now then. If you're getting a friend, try to make it not attractive. You feel me?
No, that's
But the thing is, you get an ugly girl from here. I'm not saying all girls. I'm not saying any girl's ugly.
Wait.
I'm
You know
talking
what?
get a
That's
girl.
not your type.
Well, you know...
Yeah, girl, that's not your type.
That's
the correct word.
Can I elaborate? Can I elaborate my point, fam?
I want to ask AB something. He made a point, and I really want to know what to do. Okay, you talked about setting boundaries. So what are you gonna say? Like, what boundaries do you set that keep the friendship it keeps it at bay?
Before you go to can I explain to you before you go to boundaries, broski? I have a good amount of female friends, and I'm not gonna lie. Alhamdulillah, there's times where we have conversations, interesting conversations, because I want to know things from other people's point of views. So it's like, whether it's through work, whether it's through school, whether it's through people from the end, you know. So we have conversations. I know you, you know me. Kick up out of your hand.
Get a
I
different
respect
perspective.
you. I respect you because you're my sister in Islam, and you respect me because I'm your brother in Islam. Keep it with that. I think Islam is to the point you shouldn't get flirtatious. Once you get flirtatious, okay, that means you're entertaining your friends.
Okay, I have one
If you guys
question
are
for you.
just
Then. I have
friends
one
and you guys
question
are
for
friends,
you.
fam.
I will, right now.
Okay, someone says you're about dogs,
no,
fam.
I have one question for you right now. Think of whatever guy that's your closest friend. Think of that guy right now, and think of the girl that's your closest friend too right now, right?
What?
Do you he said
Would
he
I
has friends
would
that
I
are
have
girls.
would I have the same conversations?
No, I'm saying, do you see them same level as friendship?
No, of course, because my brothers in Islam have the man I'm always on top.
Okay, and then that's what I want to clarify. At the end of the day, I feel like when people say you can't be friends with girls, people mistake that for being that you can't be social and means never talk to no girls. I feel like you can still talk to.
I practice my game.
You just be social. Yeah.
I practice my game.
At the end of the day, we're social creatures, so you have to be social. But
in that case, sorry to interrupt you, But in that case, I just go off with the years of time. You know, if I spent my years of times, like Sandbox days with that guy, then of course I'm gonna slide with my guy. But if I spend time with that girl and I know she's trustworthy and I know
Yeah,
what she's
100%, bro.
100% I'm going
Because
with
you
the girl.
want to know why? Because you want to know why you have friends like that? It could be a scenario, broski. Well,
I still
have
don't
a lot
think
of
that you
broski.
can, no, but I still don't think that you won't ask certain questions to a girl.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless she's your like wife.
Yeah,
But by that, unless you're actually with her,
100%.
there's no reason for you to ask her some questions because you go into territory
that
it like it
100%.
might open up.
That's boundaries at the beginning. But however, the reason why I want to get things from a female's perspective, like let's say I'm talking to someone, I'll be like, yo, this. She's talking. You know, I can't say I won't go into details, of course, because whatever. If I'm talking to someone that's between me and her, however, I'd get advice in a certain way. I'd be like, yo, how should I move like this, broski? They'll tell me legit, fam. You know, fam. A lot of Somali girls are real niggas. Mashallah, shout out to them, fam. And that's why I think you
know
can
what's
have
gonna
friendship. But I don't think some stupid shit's
gonna
gonna
happen?
wait. I don't think some stupid shit's gonna happen where they message me, yo, Boppa. I'll say, shut up, your best things, fam.
You know what's
I'm
gonna
not
happen?
like you know her, fam.
You know
Unless me and you are in the same place forcefully, I'm not liking you, fam.
know what's gonna happen?
1-2 times.
You
Depends.
know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? If you're friends with a girl, it's gonna happen. It might be all sunshine, you know, the way Shark's talking about it. But there's gonna be one time where Shaitan's doing this.
100% Shaitan will always try to get in between whatever, but it's the boundaries you start off with. If you view her as a sister in Islam, someone who is like your sister, you will never go into places where Shaitan could lead you. You gotta stand firm on what you believe on.
I have a question for you.
now.
I have a question on top of this question. So what if you have a friend or whatever, right? Say like one day she's looking extra, like what if one day you just
Up to her, fam.
What if you get?
That's
like,
up to her.
One day she's looking like.
I make compliment her kneecaps. I make compliment her kneecaps to the even though she's wearing abaya and being in your kneecaps extra long. You know?
What if it's like a moment or just like or whatever that made you attracted to her for now? What would you do next?
What would I do next?
Yeah, you're attracted to her now, like you.
That's different, fam.
He's all in a cold shower.
I'm doing 20 push-ups time. That's the cookiest thing. Because at the end of the time, whatever, I can't tell you what's gonna happen because I'm not future. You know.
What about you though? What would you do?
What scenario?
The same basically
If you
like,
catch feels for your friend or your female, or you said nah, right? You can't be friends.
oh,
No,
if I said
he said nah.
And
He
that's-
said it to
and
me.
This is
That
exactly,
nigga Benji.
this is exactly why Tony made a full circle. This is exactly why I said at first, and he made a good example right there. Why guys and girls can't be friends because what he just said.
but what he just said.
he asked that
what he
question,
just said- no, me. I said it from the beginning. I am setting boundaries. No matter how you look, at the end of the day, I'm going to view you as my sister in Islam.
Yeah,
so if
but-
I view you as my sister in Islam, I'm not gonna
Keep
try
it a buck, though.
wait,
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
yeah.
I am keeping it a buck. I'm not gonna come up to you in a flirtatious way. I'm not gonna come up to you complimenting you. I expect you not to compliment me. Maybe say, yo, if smell nice, look nice, that's whatever. But I'm not trying to flirtatious. I'm not trying to. If you're flirting with me, I'm telling you, what the fuck are you doing? We are not like that.
Yeah, but let me say one thing. At the end of the day, we're weak.
Depends though.
At the end of the day, yo,
Everything depends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but look at us, free man. At the end of the day, we're weak humans, right? So our mind flirts every day.
Maybe.
One day you can feel like I have
100%.
boundaries. The next day,
If you feel, maybe all depends on everyone's different. Me, I'm pretty social guy.
Yeah,
I want to, you know?
Either way, the good thing about setting boundaries is that if one party tries to break it, the other one will remind you at least.
Yeah, at least.
But
Yeah,
if imagine you don't set boundaries at all, and then you feel a desire, and then you drag the other person in just by
At that
because
point, all
you
things
never
go.
discuss boundaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep
That's the problem.
Keep it 100. Like
So-
you say, you have a friend, right? It's gonna be like there's gonna be a lot of thoughts in your mind, a lot of.
Yo, that's just you, fam.
No,
if you
no,
set boundaries,
deadass,
broski,
though.
wallahi, broski, I'm telling you from the bottom of
It's
my
the
heart,
tru-
fam,
it's the
broski,
truth, it's
broski,
reality.
alhamdulillah, we are brothers who pray all 5 salats, fam. You know, we're trying our best to be on the path of salat al-mustaqim the best way we possibly can be, you know, at the end of the day, we're practicing Muslims. If you go into the mentality of like, yo, if you see her one day, and it's shaitan, fam, it's the battle on nafs, the battle on your soul and your heart, and the battle with shaitan.
But-
You just gotta overcome
but
it.
that's like
AB had a question before you, because you just want to spice it up even further and say what if, buddy, what if?
No, I'm not saying what if. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying,
And
you're saying what if?
level 10 difficulty, because step 1 is you
Get
have to
out
know
of here,
your
AB.
gaze.
I
know
ain't
your
gonna lie,
gaze.
fam. I forgot
That's the
I
way
forgot
gaze,
that
how you
shit.
Come on.
2 seconds.
You
I
forgot that,
forgot. I'll come back to me. I'll let you know.
That's
Yo,
the least.
I apologize for that.
No,
No, bro. At the end of the day, it is what it is, fam. You know, females, I know so long. It can happen. It can happen, but it can't happen at the same time. All depends on the person himself, and depends on how strong you are. If you know you're gonna succumb to it and you're gonna fall in love, bro, so just stay away from it. You know, keep it cordial. But if you know you can handle yourself,
Okay,
handle
so now
yourself.
my question is this.
Well,
Let's say you're with the friend actually, okay? Let me ask Freeman this. let's say you're with a friend, okay?
Yeah.
Let's say you're with a friend, alright? A girl friend, not an actual girlfriend, but like a girl as a friend, okay? Let's say you got feelings for her. Would you express it? Or would you just cancel her?
But that's a scenario-based question.
Okay, but
All
Yeah,
depends
but
on
like you don't
scenarios.
know how she feels. Maybe she's like, you know, friendly and whatnot because you guys are friends and yeah.
Okay, but
But-
okay. First off, I'm only gonna express my feelings to you if I feel like there's something bigger to commit to, you know.
No,
but if it's a
your
situation,
your feelings.
No.
Like you actually like her now.
no. I mean that's what I'm saying. If I actually like really like her, not like her like oh she's fine. Like, if I like her, like
Yeah.
I can see myself
Oh, okay,
with
that's what
her.
you mean, There you
go.
Then I'll take the next. But if I know her, me and her relationship is just kind of like a fun, just a friendly type thing.
Yeah.
I won't sully it with like
cancel
tryna-
it.
You know, like
chop up your feelings. That's what you gotta understand. As men ourselves, I don't know about you guys, but I have a way of where I evaluate things that I want versus things that I need. Things that I want is like things that are pleasure, whether it's if let's say she's a cute girl, oh yeah, she's bad,
Yeah,
or she's,
keep my
but is she
brains on
really
mama.
someone who I can come home to after a long day, go to her, have a deep conversation with? Is it someone who can raise my kids? So from there on, from the beginning, I evaluate it. If the potential happens, then 100% I'll go. If she's someone who I can be compatible with, I'll go into that friendship moving flirtatious, fam. It's called 4D chess. However, if she's just a regular assistant at Slam Broski, I'll have her as a good friend, someone who I can talk to, someone who can help me out, and I can help out at the end of the day, no matter what situation. I'll be there for her, and she'll be there for me, you know?
well said.
Like 50
Well
Cent.
said.
Like
That was
like
perfect.
I like it, I
50
like
Cent
it.
I
said.
like everything
I
you
like
said
it.
right
Just
there.
like 50 Cent said.
What if it's say?
That song, the best friend song.
Because life. If you think about it, it's actually that's a great advice because because actually, you know how AB's question he asked that, right? And it's actually not that like rare. A lot of the times, like good marriages might come out of good friendship. You know what I mean?
Broski,
So-
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Imagine
all movies and Disney shows.
Broski, yeah, exactly. Imagine you guys are friends. You guys are kick up Avihan. She wants to settle down the line. You want to settle down the line. You guys know each other pretty well. You guys are you have chemistry, everything's there. Broski, if I see that happen and I know she's trying to settle down and I'm trying to settle down, Broski, Dion Waiters inspired me. Broski, I'd rather go 0 for 14.
Stop.
I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 20, 0 for 14. That means I lost confidence.
Yeah,
fam.
I lost
Come
confidence.
on, shoot and shoot, fam. Shoot and shoot. So if I see the potential, I'll shoot my shot. AB, what did you
So
want to
okay,
say?
I have an
Sorry about that.
off-topic question now. Would you have an arranged marriage? Off topic, cause this guy he made a point that just made me think about it. He said the best marriages comes out of the friendships, right?
Yeah.
So for you, Adiga, you're not gonna have no friends with the girls, right?
That's you.
That's you. So you're gonna have an arranged marriage. That's what you're basically
Why
saying.
that me?
Because you don't want to, basically what he says, like, you don't have friends, you don't want to be friends with females, right? So you're probably going to be arranged marriage.
So
How
you don't know where to
You're going to
find
get plugged in. You're going to get
So
plugged
would
in.
you like arranged marriage? What's your thoughts on it?
Okay, hold on. You guys got everything twisted right
What are
now.
your thoughts on
Everything
know-
escalated.
You know why everything's twisted right now? Because I said
the
girls
first
and guys
questions.
can be friends, right? So if your mindset is I'm gonna go look for a girl to marry today, when you start talking stuff, you can't consider that as friends. You consider that as a girl. If you guys are flirting to see if you guys want to get married, so that's not friends.
100%.
We
And
still-
what matters about your intentions? And what matters about your intentions?
That's
But you have to
friends,
be-
No, how's that friends?
No,
It's
no.
not
Like no,
Let's
but
say
no.
really
Okay,
friends.
the
proper way,
it's
the proper way.
like, in my opinion, it's like a guy and a girl trying to get to know each other to see if they
Okay,
can
so
marry.
do you identify that as a girlfriend and boyfriend?
Okay, what's your relationship?
No,
status?
that's
no,
friends.
AB.
I mean,
That's friends talking.
Yo, Amy.
it depends. Not friends, not friends. Wait,
Wait, let me catch him lacking. Wait, let me catch him lacking.
Don't catch him lacking.
yeah.
Let me explain.
I want to ask him.
Don't catch him lacking. Let me
Don't
explain.
explain. I want to
Let
see him explain. Okay.
me
Right,
explain it,
you
Kevin
said
Hart.
that this is the wife you want,
Don't
right?
catch my nigga slipping,
You're
fam.
basically trying to look for a wife, but at the end of the day, at that moment, you guys are not husband or wife. That's
Okay.
not the relationship status.
Okay,
So what's the relationship status at that point?
two humans talking from different sexes.
And wait.
That is true.
That is true.
He gave the answer,
That is
fam.
true. Okay,
Go on.
so
What's the definition
Wait,
of
wait,
a girlfriend?
Wait, Tony, relax.
One second, wait.
Everyone
I'm easing him in. I'm easing him in. Relax. He said two human beings talking to each other sounds like acquaintances, right?
Okay.
When acquaintances get to know each other more, because definitely he wants to marry her, so he's getting to know her.
That's
Okay,
wrong.
the
That's
more-
wrong.
yeah.
You're getting his. You're getting
Wait,
what
wait.
he's trying to, Broski. What he's trying to explain from the bottom. You guys are trying to catch my nigga slipping.
No,
Wait.
I
Wait. Everyone, let's have a modest podcast. Listen, hear me out. Hear me with your ears, not your eyes. Man, he's trying to explain when niggas are trying to get married the halal way. Majority of the time, do you know the thing? No. you hear from the word of mouth. Back then, there's no social media, so you hear shit from word of mouth, you know? So someone plugs you in. At the beginning, you're not friends with her. You get to know her at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So once you get to know her, it doesn't go to friendship. It goes straight to marriage.
Okay, wait.
This shit doesn't make sense.
So wait, back in the days, right? Back in the days, Somali Adhers will walk around the street, go across mountains, see one girl they like, chit chat a little bit, shekho, you know, have a little fun.
That's
time.
spitting game.
But, you know, if he does spit game, then at that point they're just, you know, they're chatting. You feel me?
There's a difference between spitting game and getting married the halal way.
But that I get it.
Yeah.
That's a halal.
Shark.
Yeah, you spit game then.
You guys are demonstrating. You guys are really demonstrating like the difference between like the way the Dean teaches us how to get married and like modern day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're trying to modernize it, bro. You're trying to catch my niggas slipping.
Relax.
I don't appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Can I
for
just
real,
ask
bro.
you-
Everybody has their own opinions.
Relax.
So let's ask Benji the real question. What are your thoughts on arranged marriage?
He's thinking.
Before you go, one second. I want to ask Marky something. Marky, you said.
Man,
Listen,
No
I
way.
agree 100% with what you
Yeah, that
said.
slipped up.
relax,
No,
broski. Relax, bro. The mic will pick up everything. Free man.
I agree 100% with what you said, Marky. But I'm questioning one thing at the very ending. You said you start off not knowing each other, and then from that point, when you're getting to know this person and you want to marry her,
Yeah.
from you go from a get to know to marriage. It's just you said it like it's automatically goes to marriage. In between there's a process, whether it's months, whether it's weeks. Everyone has a process.
Are you guys friends?
And no. Let me talk. And I'm saying within that process, maybe you're becoming a friend, because when you become friendly and you're having a rapport with somebody, bro. How does friendship start?
That's fair.
No.
Maybe
just-
labelizing it. Maybe
No,
labelizing
I'm not.
Let him finish his point. So one-on-one comment.
Listen, all I'm saying is the intention is still marriage, and the intention is still the relationship status that you're wishing for is
100%.
husband and wife. At the end of the day,
100%. That's how you view it.
I'm not saying friendship is like, oh, you need it, you know. All I'm saying is though, when people don't know each other, strangers, they come out. It begins as acquaintances because you don't know nothing about each other. After a few friendly rapport, yo, I like this person. They're kind of like and
Everybody listen, I have something to say to wrap this up, okay? Okay, here's why I consider that friends free, man, okay? Let's say, first of all, my title for that is potential partner. Okay?
Yeah,
hold on.
partner, so let's be wife.
So let's say you're talking and get to know each other, whatever, and let's say it doesn't work out, okay?
I'm not your friend.
So wait,
When I
are
see
you guys
the
friends then, or you guys
potential-
cut each other off?
Wait.
You guys cut each other off at that point, because
What
nothing.
happened?
Let's say if you
Let's say if it doesn't work out,
doesn't
are
work
you
out,
still gonna be
are you friends with them?
friends?
Be honest.
bro, I have
Because you have
friends.
feelings.
I have friends that are cut off. That mean we're not.
But they're
it's
men,
not
I'm talking about women right
No,
now.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking
I heard
about-
yo,
Wait.
I'm gonna catch this guy, bro. You're the same guy that always says, "Oh, I want a wife and a partner and a best friend in one."
100%.
What the fuck does that mean?
My wife,
you literally said you want your wife to be your best friend, right?
My wife is going to be my best friend, inshallah.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. Your wife is gonna be your best friend, right?
Yeah.
So does she begin as your best friend? No, nobody starts as best
But
friend.
we're talking
you
about
have to start as a friend.
We're
first,
talking
right?
about the scenario. Let's say arranged marriage does happen. You guys get plugged in. You guys first have to sit down with that door open, and with whether it's parents or whether through another guardian or other two Muslims watching, basically monitoring the situation so nothing haram happens. I wouldn't, and Benji himself, I wouldn't classify it as a friend or as someone who is a close friend. That is a potential suitor. That is someone who I could be a soon-to-be wife. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
But everything's opinion based. At the
Okay,
end of the
no,
day, we can argue
yeah,
for days.
100%.
Broski, time is running out. Man,
I'm gonna hit him with the quote of the day. That's how we're here. Before you say subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please listen to us on all platforms. We're available. Curious Cats, your fun, interesting, crazy, scary, funny, horrifying stories. And we react to them live here. And I'm hitting with the quote of the day. To wrap it up about everything we're talking about, making friends and stuff. Do not listen to Freeman. Do not listen to Trex. Do not listen to myself, Benji, or AB 2 times.
Yeah, make your own opinions,
Make
fam.
money, not friends.
Yeah, you're a goof, fam.
Shout
Shout out to the main character,
Bye.
broski. Take care of yourselves. Peace, love, prosperity.
Is there
She don't forget